Alrighty then, and a very warm welcome to another Shakes and Fidget episode. My name is Basti. Thanks that you watch Shakes and Fidget content in English, because there is not much content in English. We have to change that, so spread out the video and give it a like if you like it. If not, still spread it outside. And we are going to go on my World 54 char. You guys should maybe remember that we were having a great time on this server. We were part of the #1 guild, Thunderstorm. I think it's still the #1. Yeah, well, unfortunately, there's still a problem overall. Yeah, Thunderstorm is still on the top. We were winning the Hellevator event, and well, I decided to leave that guild because I cannot have that much focus on that char anymore. So I could not secure that I will be up for all guild fights, or that I will be up to upgrade the fortress as they might expect it. Since we started more and more projects in the past, but I still am playing on this server, and I decided to support smaller guilds or weaker guilds. That's not meant in a negative way, but still guilds who might need some help. So I joined Das Dornenreich 1 week ago, and yeah, we are doing some raids, and I will go on to do so, at least for this week. And then I would like to go to another guild and help them out a little bit. So if you are on this server still, and you are in a guild, not in the top guild maybe, but in a so I would like to join a guild where I am the best or the highest leveled player so far, or at least the second highest level player, so that I can make a difference. Yeah, so here of course I make the difference. Yeah, you can write me in game or in the comments, and I can maybe join your guild within the next week. And I think I will join several guilds, like each 2 weeks, for example. And since I could imagine that the Hellevator event will come back at the end of May or beginning of June, I would actually go to join a guild who's capable of being in the top 3 to get a profile picture, but that's in the future. So until then, I actually do not want to join a top 5 or top 10 guild, because they don't need me that much. Yeah, I hope you like this idea. If you have more ideas, just write them down as well in the comments. And nevertheless, at the end of this small video, we're going to have a look, because we had some players to watch on this server. So who's still playing? We will see it. Yeah, I'm curious. So we start with Pollen. Pollen is level 328, and he is the first, the best, the strongest player. Yeah, he was always on the top. Yeah, I remember that, and he's going really for it. I would like to know how many mushrooms Apollon spent so far. So maybe if he wants to share that, he can do it. If he doesn't want, it's no problem. Of course, we see that he's full equipped with legendary items due to the last legendary event. And he managed to get stones with 530. It's the best value. Let's see the value overall. He got 20,000 each. He's going to have the 10 million skill gap soon enough. He's scaling equal so far, which is actually quite good as battle mage. This char is really rocking out. Yeah. Poindel is still playing the guilty Zuschauer, level 169. He got a really good scrapbook, so I think, I'm not sure if Poindel is a mushroom user. But we can see that he found 1 legendary item, so I would suggest that he's a kind of free-to-play player. but it's not quite sure. I have no comparison, unfortunately. That's my problem so far. But he's looking good. I mean, you can do your stuff, you can do your daily thirst, and you go on to develop your own chart. It doesn't matter if you're using mushrooms or not. So he's still active, but Cupid, for example, is not active. Cupid is inactive. Yeah, this char is looking quite well. It's a better char than my own. And we don't know how long he's inactive. So we got to delete him. Let's go. Delete it. Kirijin is a level 1 player, but he still got some potions. I'm not quite sure if he's active anymore, so I will let him stay down. But yeah, I'm not sure how much is a level 1 player. Okay, there are some level 1 projects overall on YouTube, and he could be farther. So I actually think that he is inactive, but and this guild is what the fuck? What are you doing, guys? Yeah, I suggest that they are not really active anymore, but I will just let him in. So Mango Ground is not active anymore. He's playing the newer server, World 55. So maybe he just left the server to go to the next server. Nummer 1 is as well on Thunderstorm as Assassin. Yeah, he has a quite interesting profile pic. So I think he was one of the guys winning the speed server, and he actually, I'm not sure if he really had a hat on his head with those numbers on, or if they just implemented it because of his name. But it's a really nice idea, and I like this picture, and it fits very well with the Hellevator background, to be honest. So Thunderstorm has to be the first clan after the next Hellevator again, because it's really going on, like, yeah. So we see a difference. He doesn't have that many legendary stones, and those stones are weaker, so we don't see total amount of legendary items, and those are weaker as well in case of the stats. So that's one of the differences between Apollon and Nummer 1. The skills are not quite worse, but in total he got so Apollon got so many more points. That's why he's on the top. But Nummer 1 as Assassin is really doing well. I mean, Assassins in the late game are really strong in PvP. I did not know that actually when I did the class guide, but they appear to be really strong. I think Davalon pointed it out on his last or newest character guide. Yeah, so Nummer 1 has any options to go. Octron is in Thunderstorm as well. Oh, he got an epic for me. So Octron is going to be a battle mage as well. He's doing good as well. I mean, just have a look at his stats overall, and of course he's not that strong, but he is strong enough to be in the top list of the server. So we have a look at Patrick. Oh, Patrick has still the mount. Patrick is in German Kings. Is it? Oh no, it's not the same guild. But he doesn't have any potions. That does not mean that he's inactive. I mean, he has a legendary item at least. He has even 2. So he was quite active. Maybe he just doesn't need potions. Now, it's no problem to not always have potions. Of course, in the guild fight, you're weaker. But if you plan to do some dungeons or whatever, it's clever to spare those potions. I mean, due to the daily login bonus, you will get some potions overall, and sometimes you have to spare them. What you can do actually is have a look at the shop, and if you have like a potion you don't want, you still can buy it, and maybe you are lucky and you find a better potion beyond, or you can buy items just for gold, for example, like this. Oh, cool. In this example it wouldn't work. Of course, gold is... if this would be a potion of eternal life just for gold, it would be great, because you didn't need any mushrooms. but we wasted some gold. It doesn't matter. It was just an example. Yeah. So Ponty, KFC is not active anymore. Ah, he was actually quite doing well with his scrapbook. I mean, of course, with this level you can have a better scrapbook, but he was kind of free to play, I thought, but it seems like he wasn't. I mean, or he just left instantly. I have no idea. So we take him out. And Xiu as Titan. It seems that he is not playing anymore. that project was like really not going well for him. Unfortunately, actually, I think we can put him off as well. So last but not least, we got Zombie. Zombie is battling with Apollon to be the best battle mage overall. So we can actually compare both. Yeah. So skill-wise, Zombie is more going through strength, but in total he has less skills than Apollon. He is fully equipped with legendary items as well, and he has better legendary gems. So I think he has a higher gem mine level. We could find it out, but not yet. Let's have a look at the arena manager. 20%, 70%, 5% hit points already. He got 4%. Oh, they have a great battle, those both guys. That's really interesting to see. I mean, of course, they are even in the Hall of Fame findable. Yeah. Oh, it still doesn't work. Ah, this is really. Okay. Level-wise, of course, they're not the best since they're battle mages. But yeah, typical free to pay is not on my list, on my flash watcher, so I cannot have a look at him. But we will have a look now because he's skill-wise even higher. Of course, he has a higher level, but he has weaker stone. So Zombie is really going with the better gem mine, as it seems. Yeah, and well, but in terms of arena manager, they are both lacking a little bit. It's an interesting fight. It's really interesting, yeah. Well, so that was World 54 International. As I said, feel free to write me if you want me to join your guild in the next week, in-game or just by comment, yeah? If you like this video, feel free to give me a like. I appreciate any kind of support. See you in the next video. Goodbye. Hasta la vista, baby.